I know, right? Explosions. I guess that means we're gonna start now.
I guess that means we've actually started.
I like how when we start, Wes disappears.
Yeah, I know. Way to go, Wes. Way to go.
Way to be part of the team, bro.
Yeah. So, actually, you know what I think I'm going to have to do is, for me to stream, I'm going to have to drag an Ethernet cable from my house.
Yeah, no shit, right? So
over
we
here.
Share everything.
Because for whatever reason, FaceTime is sucking up a large enough chunk of bandwidth.
A lot of ports.
So, yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Wes.
Hey, Wes. There he
is.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, so, a beer.
Yes,
Burr.
a beer.
We have beer.
Burr.
But yeah, so welcome to the first.
It's the first episode of live show.
I know, it was very professional of me. Yes, the first show ever live.
Live.
The new tech.
Coming to you live from both Williamsburg, Virginia, and Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is where the voice comes in handy. I knew there was a reason.
This is where it came from, and it took me forever to get rid of.
I recommended Skype, but Mike likes his OS or his fucking Apple branded shit.
It looked
way
better.
We didn't have problems with Skype.
When we were doing
We
Skype,
didn't
it
have
didn't look
we
as
didn't have
good.
anybody testing the live stream, so we don't know if Skype had any problems.
That's also true. I'd like to point out that
I was broadcasting while we were doing this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was anybody actually looking at it?
It doesn't matter because it's on Ustream. They're not connecting to us, Mike.
Anyway. So, yeah, what we wanted to do in this first live episode, what we mentioned 3 months ago, we were originally supposed to do the first live episode and didn't.
And then you assholes never called me.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, much like the first, actually, I shouldn't say that. Much like the second episode that was coming forever, we got busy and shit. So yeah,
Like
we
a
didn't.
porn star.
We didn't
it just
do it.
kept coming.
Yeah,
That's right, just kept coming and coming. But yeah, so what we wanted to do with this episode first was kind of get a litmus test from you guys on what's going on out there. And figure out what are we doing right and what are we doing wrong. I know a lot of you guys that hang out in the IRC know I pop in and ask for brutal honesty from you guys from time to time. But
And most of them are very willing to give it.
I know I'm okay with that. I truly enjoyed it. If you hate everything about the show, that's fantastic. Just tell us and be fairly constructive about it. So I mean that's kind of what the show's all about. So if you have opinions on certain parts of the episodes, like the fact that episode 1 sucked, hop in the IRC channel on the newtech.tv/live. That's the little chat box there. Make a nickname, hop in and give your opinion on the channel on the episode. So I mean that's kind of what we wanted to do. So does anyone have any nitty-gritty meanness or praise?
Meanness is it's skipping like a bitch.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's try it.
Try
See
Skype.
what happens.
All right, let's we're
Try
gonna
Skype.
Goodbye.
Fooled
Something real quick here while you're doing that.
Okay.
Yes, I know. RCMP edit.
I love Skype.
Memory save cave. Broadcast.
Everyone's like, it's gone. Yes, it is.
All right.
Oh yeah, I gotta undo that. And then how come I can't see him?
I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, it muted my video.
Ah, okay. Hey, Wes.
Hey, wow, you guys are really quiet now.
You're really quiet now. Was that you?
Any gooder? Any more gooder?
A little bit, but it's still
Ugly.
Is Skype using the?
No, I turned off automatically adjust, but I can hear you now. I just turned you up on my board.
Okay. Does this make any difference, Wes?
Talk?
Does this make any difference?
As far as
I can hear you. It's good enough.
It's using that.
Oh, you're using.
It's yeah.
Gay.
Say what?
I know what's going on. Please hold. No, it's not. Not at all.
Yeah, all right. Well, whatever.
Anyhow.
All right. It's cool. It is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I really meant what I said there about getting honest opinions before we just killed the fucking stream. So if anyone has any, that would be awesome.
Yeah, about that. So we're really not as retarded as we're making it out to be.
I am.
Now.
I'm pretty damn retarded, but I'm okay with it.
But it's okay.
It's a learning process. Wow,
Yeah.
that was actually really loud. You guys are hard to hear, but that was loud as shit.
Awesome.
Okay, I heard you there, so.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I know why. Okay.
Totally awesome.
Well, the thing is, when you do stuff like this, it's going to be like the first episode. There's kinks to work out, because the first episode fucking blew you two.
Yeah, once I get
Yeah, we know that. But had I not forced him to record a goddamn thing, we would have never had any shows. So you're welcome.
I guess that's true.
it is. Yeah, well, yeah.
See, he agrees.
My bad.
I don't even feel bad
Sorry.
for the first episode. I mean, I feel bad that people watched it, but
Well, I feel bad that I'm associated with it.
we did mention your name.
I feel bad for you for feeling bad for being associated with it, and ultimately, let's just all kill ourselves on live.
and hero. Oh, that's not good. Bullying online is never great. You should never promote anything.
What do
like
goats have to do with anything? No, I'm just playing.
that. Talking about
I think-
FaceTime.
I think
yeah,
they're
blows
say-
goats.
Yeah, they're saying it sucks balls.
It's really useful for a lot of stuff. Obviously, not useful for this. So,
That Abbey Road beer,
it's
Abbey
Belgian
Belgian style.
Yeah.
Yep, from New Belgium Brewery from right here
American
in Colorado.
lager. Yeah.
So when you go to actually cut the locally saved video,
Yeah,
you may get bitrate fluctuations.
that's fine. I'm okay with that.
We'll see. That's all
Whatever.
right. So anyway, yeah, honest opinions about are we talking about honest opinions about us, the show, this live show, the website?
I would.
all of the
let's
above.
hold the live show comments until after the live show.
all right,
so we can,
all right, I can do that.
Because he'll try
I'm
to
good.
fix them all in the middle of the fucking time. It's just not good.
I'm the technician. You're the fucking fluff guy. So you're the one.
I'm a fluffer. Thank
the
you.
fluffer.
Yes, fantastic. I fluff.
I'm just a pretty face.
You are. Look at you. You're so gorgeous.
I am.
But yeah, so
indeed.
seriously, if you hate the music, if you hate us, if you hate the content, if you hate the editing, if you hate
The structure,
concept,
of
anything,
whatever.
if you like any of that stuff, that'd be good too. But it's not necessarily required to like any of it to be our friends.
Right.
You can still be my online friend. What?
This is why I asked if we wanted to have a punch list of things to go through.
Yeah. Well, it's cool,
There it is.
and that's why I didn't want one because that would have never happened.
Oh, it totally would have happened. Wait until I get good and liquored up.
oh no.
Start at 9:10. No, we've started already. So yeah,
Now-
seriously though, does anyone have any opinions that you want to talk about?
Well, okay. Let's go over a couple of things first. First of all, Matt and I are the only ones that have any experience doing anything live. Mike's just kind of along for the ride right now, aren't you, buddy?
I've been for a year now, so I don't know. I just
But,
kind of do what I do, and if you guys like it, great. If you don't, I don't care.
Right? Cheers to that.
Yeah, I mean, so there. You know what? There's a great point. How am I doing? Previous to this, I've been a fairly private person, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're actually doing really well. I mean,
I'm not asking you, asshole. I'm asking them.
well, I think you're doing pretty
I
goddamn
appreciate that.
well. That was my Andrew Dice Clay move right there.
You're doing wonderfully, Mike. You're doing
Oh,
wonderfully.
that's- Okay, great. Okay, enough of that. And yes, great. I'm awesome. Fantastic.
Well, it's everybody else is saying it too. You haven't screwed anything up yet.
Thanks, massive.
You know?
I appreciate that.
You're not camera shy, even though you are.
No. Well, I mean, I've gotten over that. I mean, the first episode, I was very.
Although I will tell you this, it takes him less time to start a segment than it does you.
Oh, very
This is true. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
What? I film every 4 months.
No, it's like
that's
6
right,
months,
okay.
asshole. And only in Virginia so far, I might add. So yeah, don't forget, you're supposed to be part of this next episode, so...
We'll see how that goes.
I was thinking about dipping out, so
I better have something in the bag. Hey, you guys are fucked because it's the Matt
project.
show. It's the fucking Matt show. The episode for everybody who loves Matt and everybody else who doesn't. Go take a flying fuck. I don't give a shit.
But you kind of give a shit.
Yeah, a little bit, kind of. Yeah. There are very few fucks that I give when it comes to.
But you do give a few fucks, so
I give a few. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that.
What are we giving fucks for? I was totally confused just then.
Mike's already checked out. He doesn't even,
I'm not even here right now.
It's fucking the episode's a month away and he's already checked out.
Oh, we're doing an episode?
Yeah, I guess. Shit, I don't know. I you know what? I really hate. We built all this, and the live show is obviously one part of it, but. The main reason we built this was for the podcasts that are going to go on. So if we can't even get through a live show...
Well, I think we get through a live show. I think Wes is right, though. I think we definitely need a punch list of items.
Just so we're not completely free balling the whole
we could talk current events and stuff like that, because obviously no one has any fucking opinions, which I think is amazing. This is the internet and all.
Well, that's true.
Just as a side note, when I was doing Unpersons for about a year, like we'd at least try to find news articles and shit to talk about.
I mean, we could talk about Felix.
But I think Mike's idea for this first live episode was going to be more of a
work the bugs out.
Yeah, well, not even just that, but more of a comment and question. That whole kind of interaction of wanting to know where we go with the show now that it's a year old. There are 6 episodes, which Mike told me, that's what we planned on, 6 a year.
5 episodes.
5, whatever.
Well, close to fucking enough.
Yeah,
you only missed it by 1. God damn it. Cut yourself.
I mean, 6 in a year is right, and then you got, like I said, then you got the live shows in between all those, and you'll have 12 a year. That's 1 per month, plus the podcast on top of that. I don't know what else you want from us, man. That's a lot of flipping content that is going to be interesting to do.
Somebody's going to want us to commit Harry Carey on camera. That's just
yes, that's fine.
And I mean,
Matt will promote it. He will pay $7, and
I will pay $7 for that shit. No, it's. I mean, Wes. I mean, harken back to radio and shit like that. It's
and previous endeavors.
Yeah, I mean,
shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
I can't talk, and I don't even have 1 beer in me yet.
No, well, I think that's my problem. I don't have enough.
That could be a problem. There's a nice medium right in there. There's a gray area where you're just right, but then if you pull an 8-hour marathon, you just go over the edge.
9. It was 9 hours.
I thought it was 8.
It was 9.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
It doesn't really matter.
I found it. I think I want to say the actual file itself is something like 800 megs. For an MP3
pure audio
of pure MP3 goodness.
You guys just talking
for 9 fucking hours.
I don't want to ever.
One of us needs to slice that thing up and try to find the highlights.
All right, send it to me.
I know there are a lot of lowlights. I don't know about any highlights.
Well, that's the fun part, isn't it?
Jesus. So okay, let me ask the people who are watching right now. Are the segments that we do enough?
Are they interesting?
Well, are they interesting enough? And is there enough variety for the people?
That's a good question. I like that because we've always approached the show as the tech lifestyle show. So it's anything, right? Like it's everything,
right? And basically, what we tried to, and I apologize not in advance because you've already watched it. I apologize to everybody who had to sit and go through watching me explain what I'm doing with the other, the 2 segments that we did during this last show. But I wonder, is the segment length too long? Is the quantity of different types of segments that we have? And that's why I said, practical problem solving. Is that what we ended up naming it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
still need to find a different name for that.
It's too long.
It is.
But it worked for
PPS.
The time. Yeah, because that sounds awesome.
It sounds like a
Pips.
disease.
Pips.
I got PPS.
I got pips.
I got
pips.
PPS.
I'm gonna go watch this PPS for a second. It's supposed to be 10 minutes long.
And Mike, I am not a gay robot. Thank you very much.
You are a gay
I'm
robot.
not a gay robot.
Gay robot.
Go fuck yourself.
Gay robot.
Gay robot.
Oh no, man!
Let's see. Moonlit's comment. I like the variety, but wouldn't go amiss. But more wouldn't go amiss.
Do you want me to keep? Do you want me to keep track of IRC? Because
Yeah,
I
if you
can
could.
look
Yeah,
at
that
it.
way I have to turn around completely. So.
Moonlit likes the practical problem solving.
Well, what would be going amiss though is really like how far is too far? Like because to me I thought the DIY segment right in the episode 2, the failed screen printing, which was horrid, but I thought that was almost
Not as bad as the controller.
Okay, well you got a working product. I didn't even get any. I got a shitty T-shirt.
I kind of liked the dirty style that you were getting out of
so
it.
did I,
I think it was a good mistake.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree. So, essentially, though, I thought that was almost too far out of scope. That was for me. You dug it. So,
By the way, I can hear that.
yeah, I know. I gotta fix it, but it's whatever. I don't really care. We'll fix it next time.
Whatever.
So, yeah, I mean, essentially, how far is too far though out there? How far? I mean, do you think a homebrew segment is too far? I mean, do you think? I mean, obviously, we're not going to be, ripping off, Poor Boy Derek and stuff like that and doing cooking. So, I mean, even though I do cook really well, just for the ladies out there, but
He makes some banging ribs. I'm not gonna lie.
I make my.
And he has this special sauce. I don't want to know what he puts in the special sauce. But
Jizz.
He doesn't want to know what I put in the special sauce.
It is good
baby.
special sauce.
Sexy tech. Sexy tech. Sexy tech. But yeah, I mean, how far is too far?
Well, I think what we can, in my personal opinion, and I'll keep an eye on this to see what they say. But in my personal opinion, I think it's we need to stop thinking it as the tech lifestyle, because we can really work ourselves into a corner, which we've kind of already started to do anyway, and go with the geek lifestyle. And the geek lifestyle is a lot of DIY stuff. So yeah, it could be brewing beer, because we've got a lot of home brewers in IRC.
We
Well,
definitely.
at least
I
I know of 3,
Yep. But
not including myself.
or myself.
Well, you haven't brewed beer in over a year.
I did the one that was good.
It was good.
You drank it.
A lot of it.
Yes, we did. Yes, the 2 gallons in a night was pretty good.
I thought we went through 5.
No, it's just the 2. But oh man, I had a good point there. What were you saying? You're saying something.
Well, Moonlit's and right now Moonlit is agreeing with me. He's saying it's more of the geek lifestyle, where it's just
what it
cool shit that we do.
I can
that doesn't
identify.
necessarily have to be tech. So we don't like. Okay, so I can't. I'm sorry. I'm actually physically incapable of coming up with a new hardware thing every month. That is actually one of the other reasons why I left the previous project. Is I don't have the time, I don't have the bandwidth, and I don't have the knowledge.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with on that. That's why we went every other month, and then 2 of us per episode, as opposed to all 3 of us doing something each episode.
Right, so we don't get all burnt out.
Right. I'm with you on that one. I can identify myself as a geek. Hi, my name's Mike. I'm a geek.
Hi, Mike.
Hey. I mean, Wes, I know you can. Matt, are you okay with being a geek?
Yeah.
Wow, how monosyllabic of you.
I don't think he really likes it though.
No, I mean, and that's the thing is, shit. When we were growing up, it was, are you a geek? Are you a nerd? Are you, whatever?
Well, there's a
And shit
difference.
like that. It doesn't matter to me. It just, I do what I do, and if nobody likes it, I'm at that point where, fuck you if you don't,
Oh yeah, no, I've been there.
and there are other aspects of my life that I have realized are important, and others that are no longer important to me, and some that shouldn't be as important, and we all go through those stages. But to me, going to work every day, enjoying what I do, and coming home and continuing to do that sort of thing, whether it be video games, whether it be doing shit for the show or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm a geek. That's
So
what I'm building a server room in your house. You're a fucking geek, all right?
So, do you hate as much as I do, like the people that are like, oh, I went to work for 8 hours, I work on a computer all day, and they get home, and I just don't want to see a computer.
I will say there are days when I don't want to do that. Like, there are
and I'm the
days
same
where
way.
I'm absolutely frustrated, and the last thing I want to do is see a computer, because if I do, I'm going to kick my foot through the fucking LCD monitor.
I don't have those days.
But, I mean, a lot of your time spent on the computer when you come home is for the show.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
You know, you love editing.
Oh, yes, I do.
If you could edit 8 hours a day
And get paid for it.
you would.
Cheers. I would love that.
you go.
Oh, cheers, sis.
But you know, and I'd always wanted to actually have the time to sit down, but I don't. And maybe that's why I can't be a programmer, because I just don't have that kind of attention span to actually sit down and
Zone out that way.
And you know, I need instant gratification. So if I'm sitting there debugging code for like an hour and a half and nothing's working, fuck this and fuck you, Java. I'm out. Okay.
Well, that's your problem right there. You're still using Java.
Well,
There's some
a lot of
shit
people
that
still
you
use
just
Java.
can't get around that.
But
okay.
But yeah, I mean that's my opinion. So yes, to answer your questions, I am a geek and I'm okay with it.
Okay. That's the longest.
So, but I understand where Wes is coming from as far as the whole. We kind of need to meld the idea from tech lifestyle to the geek lifestyle, and it doesn't have to be about technology all the time.
I don't think it is, though. Is what I'm saying. Like, I think we've.
Well,
done.
it has been up until this point.
Yeah,
other than
I did t-shirts.
other than this, that's the only thing, and that's why I'm saying we need to.
I think
follow down that path.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would say that even
99% of all the content that we've produced has
privacy
been.
screen is like 50-50.
Nah.
You think that's all tech too? Okay. I have a DIY coming up in my head. After I finish this particular project for the arcade, I have one in my head that's more DIY than anything else because I miss that intro. I don't know.
Well, and I think also, like, I would love to do a segment on homebrewing.
I think you should. I think you and she should.
And I think
work
there's a lot of
together on
video.
it.
Well, there's a lot of videos out there already on it, but I think that if we bring our own personalities and our own spin on it,
Right.
that it'll be a lot more entertaining.
Do you guys like that idea?
I mean, would you guys be cool with homebrewing?
Would you guys want to help Wes produce this segment because he needs some assistance sometimes? Like push him to do it?
Well, here's
Kick
Moonlit's
him in
thing.
the
Is,
nuts? Make him do it?
well, he's saying I don't think anybody should force it. If you happen to have a tech segment in mind, go with it. But if you have something you think it's tech enough, don't hold back. Experiment. People to tell you what they think of it after. So, yeah, I think there's a certain level of trial and error involved with it.
Well, I think we've been doing that for a year now. But yeah, I think Moonlit, I mean, I know you know this, and so I just want to reiterate that to the people that are watching that just don't happen to watch every minute of everything we've put out. But we have tons of projects on our to-do lists. Like, I have at least...
Jason, I said home brewing, not brewing.
Home brewing. Yeah, totally.
Home
Hey,
brewing.
bro. Hey, bro.
Bro, what's up, bro?
But like,
How's it going, bro?
Like, I have like 10,
bro.
10, 15 different projects that I need to do in my life, and like most of them I want to film for the show. So like, and I know Matt's got a few too, and Wes, I know you've got a bunch in your head probably.
Yeah, they're floating around up there.
Right. So I mean, it's just one of those things of whatever happens to be the easiest to grab onto and accomplish at that time is what we'll end up doing. So I mean,
No, that's... You're not using a MacBook, are you, Matt?
No.
no, it's,
I didn't
it's
think
an
so.
HP. It's
Yeah,
a
that's what I
Hewlett
thought.
Packard.
H-Pizzle.
God, I fucking hate
Pizzle in
HP.
the hizzle.
God, do I hate HP with a burning passion.
I'm not a fan of HP, but for other reasons.
Yeah.
Can you at least try to form a coherent sentence?
Well,
No,
I
no,
want to.
he's
I want
like
to
this every time we
I want to
shoot.
make a statement, but the
Yeah, I win.
but the problem is, I don't know. So, a lot of the DIY stuff that I do is, for example, if I had a house as opposed to the condos that we have,
Right.
I could probably create a show based around nothing else
But DIY.
but DIY for
This old
the
house.
house. It would be this new house, but old.
this new old house.
New tech house.
This old new
This
house.
New tech house.
This new old tech house.
Showing people how to fucking. Prime example.
Painting.
No, it's a W or Z. Figure it out.
I use M's. It's like signing the wall constantly.
Yeah, because you're Mike Knight. Where's my zoo 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 zoo?
What? Continue, please.
Yeah. Finish him. One of the so for example, I recently had my T&P valve, my temperature and pressure valve on my hot water heater start leaking. And I posted it on Facebook and shit like that. Roto-Rooter wanted to come out and charge $250 for a $13 part, and it took me 10 minutes to do and $14 from Lowe's and, that kind of shit. But I don't think that's geek. So therefore, I don't believe that it fits what we're currently trying to do. I could be a DIY geek, but DIY would encompass things that are outside the realm of tech.
Like pure DIY.
Well, yeah, and I think that's what I'm trying to get at, and what Moonlit was agreeing with me on is that it's DIY. So, and that has become more of the geek lifestyle. Is that
Google has given us time and knowledge.
You do shit yourself.
Yep.
So, last time I ever listened to, I think it was Patrick Norton. He was talking about a buddy of his that put a turbo into his car over a weekend by keeping his laptop with Google beside him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd never ever attempted anything like that before. But he was able to do it with, constant online research and just keep looking things up. Well, and as much as it seems like I've talked to multiple guys that are geeks like us, but they're also big gearheads. And it seems like cars go hand in hand with computers because it's always how do I make it better, faster, stronger with what I got. So, that might be a little bit of a poor example, but it's still the DIY nature. Look at, I can't think of the name of the website right now, but it's a place where people can go sell their own custom art or custom clothing and stuff like that. Thank you.
Yeah, we know this stuff because we're girls.
You have a gaping vagina.
That's correct, yes.
It's huge. And it just goes... But that's the thing. Is look at it. Like you see these... And it sounds sexist, but you see these girls making these...
I'm sorry.
Knitted... What?
It sounds sexist. It's not sexist. If they're making stuff and selling it, that's not sexist.
Okay, well, but they're making Doctor Who stuff, like that. You can get knitted Daleks and a TARDIS. There's this huge culture out there that's all DIY, but it revolves around geekdom. And you know what I mean?
Moonlit has a good point where he says, he's not super outright into DIY, and I believe personally that's because he doesn't have a need to do DIY. I mean, his situation is his situation.
Correct.
He can't just go out and start blasting holes in walls and shit like that.
He could.
But but if he had that ability, I'm sure, because ever since I was in high school and doing it, I started doing radio, online radio when I was in high school, and the whole DIY aspect of figuring out, okay, I need the server, I need the client, I need all the hardware, I need to figure out how I'm going to fucking do this, figure out what I'm talking about.
We forgot that.
Here's a challenging problem. How am I going to get phone calls before the age of internet telephony into the broadcast? It's that kind of shit, that DIY. But in my mind, that doesn't fall under tech. That's more of...
Well, and that's the barrier that we all are guilty of, and we all need to kind of get through.
Yeah.
But the other portion of it is, I don't think we want to alienate anybody who comes in thinking this is just about computers or things that plug into a computer kind of thing.
Well, the flip side to that is if it's somebody that thinks that that's all it's all about is actual technology and computers, and whether it be security or your crash cart or my controller, whatever. I think what we need to do is take it upon ourselves to kind of broaden their horizons. You know what I mean? Look, okay, great. You can do all this stuff.
Are we their shepherds? I'm just saying you were phrasing things very strangely. I don't.
He
like
has the
idea.
fullest head of hair. I think he should be Mary.
Oh, come on.
Leading the sheep.
That's
Man.
just because I have hair doesn't mean I'm less of a man.
You're just a furry. Fuck.
I'm nowhere near as furry as he is.
Visibly, you're more furry than I am.
Yeah, visibly.
All right, I'll take that.
Matt's got a fucking bath mat on his chest.
Leave me and my constant sweater alone.
He never needs a towel at the beach. He just kind of shakes off.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, I think there's a problem where geeks try to, like, they end up working themselves into a corner, like we've started to do with everything having to be tech centric. But if we can do something to kind of broaden their horizons and say, take that same mentality that you have towards tech and making it do things that the manufacturer didn't really intend for it to do, but it can do it. Take that and spin it around and say, hey, here's this situation in your house that needs to be addressed. Here's one way to address it. And it can get those creative juices flowing, and it could, make more things happen. What? Moonlit, you are right.
What did he say?
It is kind of insular. He's saying actually we're insular communities, and they don't often mix that much. But I think that we're in a unique situation where that we can try to start building some bridges around that and get them to crossbreed, for lack of better terms.
And to be quite honest, Moonlit, like, you are my shining example of someone who's willing to hold someone's hand and show them the ropes kind of thing. Like, he's always been my go-to guy of, like, yeah, if you have any questions, hop in the chat and Moonlit will show you the way. Kind of shepherdy, but
the thing is, Moonlit is also he's unfortunately the exemption to the rule. Yeah. Because you get in a lot of situations where you find these guys that are really, really knowledgeable in one particular area, and when somebody's coming up as a noob and they honestly want to learn, their knee-jerk reaction is to fuck with them.
Right. Well, it's the trolls, yeah.
Yeah, but that is a problem across all communities. You know what I mean? Like online communities that get these trolls, and the few bad apples spoil the bunch. However, I feel like there's more bad apples than there are good.
I feel like we've cultivated some really good apples, though. Like, I'm very proud of the feeling of our community. Like, it's very helpful. Like, you come in, like, the forums, you post a question or an idea, and people are supportive, as opposed to, no, that's never going to work, you're a moron. Just delete your post and die.
Yeah, and unfortunately that does happen.
Yeah. But not in our fault.
And Precious Roy just posted, he's like, bad apples come from both directions, though, and you're absolutely right. I mean, there's a yin and a yang to everything.
I'm a good apple.
And
I'm good.
Sure.
I'm a good apple.
Okay.
Just say it. Say it once.
You're a good apple.
All right, I'll drop it now. Thank you.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm
good. Is that good?
I appreciate that. I feel like a good apple.
Good.
I really believed that. Thank you. But yeah, okay, so enough about the fucking what are we doing and how awesome we are and what our geek lifestyle. Yeah, I know we're awesome, Matt. You're not in the fucking room. But, so yeah.
They still heard it. If I heard it, they heard it.
Oh, I know. His mic's fantastic. But, so let's move on to other subjects. Let's move on to, let's just talk current events for right now. Because I think there's some really good shit that's going on, both in the tech world and then outside that's also appropriate for our needs and wants. The Raspberry Pi just got updated to 512 mega RAM, right?
Sure did.
Still $35. That's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of folks in our community that are digging that.
Well, I wish there was. I would have actually bookmarked this particular article, but apparently there is a Raspberry Pi on steroids. And I wish I could find it again, and I don't know what it's called, but
like a tart.
What?
Is it like raspberry tart?
I'll kill you. You know what the Raspberry Pi is, right?
Yes, I mentioned
SoC. Yeah. Okay. Smoke another.
Yeah, just keep smoking your e-cig, bro. It's working out. It's working out real good. Just get that shit up, and then you'll feel better in a couple weeks.
I know. I quit because I got sick, and I was tired of being sick.
You know what we have to do? We haven't done this yet, and I'm very. I just realized we need to do this because there's a couple comments on it. Let's explain what people are looking at in this box. Like, so essentially, you have us, and then what is this crap down here?
Yeah, how does this magic happen?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I think this is good.
Okay.
Because there's been some questions on what the hell's on the bottom of the screen. What is that crap?
Oh, the overlay.
Yeah, what is that crap?
That is okay. So, so we have one computer here. We've got Mike's Mac Mini, which he's so happy to have because for those of you that don't know, Mike does all the editing for the show.
Yeah, I was using a 2007 dual core Mac Pro for editing for the past year.
And running Final Cut Pro.
It's time for me to get more beer.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, you go get beer.
Running Final Cut Pro and trying to edit 720 and 1080p video
on something that doesn't have any kind of graphics.
Acceleration at
nothing.
No bueno.
It was bad.
So we've got 1, 2... There's a third computer down here.
What's that one do?
This one is
I don't even know. I really don't.
This one here actually controls the when we do the podcasts. Mm-hmm. This will be the broadcast computer for podcasts.
Oh, the Shoutcast server.
To the Shoutcast server
Gotcha.
and stuff along those lines. We got a mixer here, and we've got the inputs and whatever else.
We got a bunch of beer.
So here you can see this area right here, this little black area. This is actually what you're seeing.
This little guy right here?
This is actually this little guy? That little guy right there? That's what you're seeing on the bottom of...
what is it, though?
It's
for
IRC.
people that have no idea what that
IRC.
is. Because we have people out there that don't even know what IRC stands for.
Internet Relay Chat.
So it's just a chat room.
It's a chat room.
Oh, it's our
chat rooms.
It's
before
our
chat rooms were chat rooms.
Yes.
Oh,
and you can join at thenewtech.tv/live.
Oh, my goodness.
And we're going to be doing this every week when we actually launch the podcast.
Yeah, but...
Knocking shit over. That's how I roll.
It's not his house, that's why.
IRC.thenewtech.tv. Thanks, Pat, bitch.
Yeah, that's for the IRC clients, yeah.
Yeah. And then I've also got Wirecast running, which is actually...
What does that do?
This is what this is encoding what you're actually looking at on the internet, the Ustream. So yeah,
and then not only that, we have 2 webcams.
Precious Roy's a little butthurt that we haven't actually launched the podcast yet.
Yeah,
dude, we had to get some stuff together, like the studio and all the friggin' equipment. So give us some slack, bro.
You slap nudge dragon ass over there in Williamsburg.
So actually,
coming from the dude that has done 2 bits.
Thanks
that I traveled 1,700 miles to do.
That is no excuse.
Everybody needs to thank Mike because Mike graciously moved his entire office down here.
This is now my desk for editing. Yay.
Well, it's not like it's a bad desk, so
no, it's a good desk. I'm just saying I miss my old desk a little bit. But yeah, for editing, so we wanted to be able to still allow me to use the full 42-inch monitor when I'm doing editing. So we put it on an articulating mount there, so it can come out and angle towards me more, so I can have it right here.
Massive H, that TV does not fall off the wall. That is a half-inch piece of plywood behind it. It's going nowhere.
Yeah,
it's pretty solid on there, my friend.
And it's using toggle bolts.
Toggle bolts that go through the half-inch and then back through the drywall.
Yeah.
And then it's anchored behind the drywall and then sandwiching all that together. It's very
There's
solid.
actually a window that we boxed in for you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I had a window here.
There was a window. There's no window anymore.
No, it's very dark in this room now.
So actually, I'm going to get up, and why don't you explain to them what I'm doing and what I'm showing them?
Okay, that seems fair. So on that's everything on this wall. On this wall, we actually have 2 different webcams. One is the main feed, which is what he's going to be picking up now, and that's what is that? A live view? It's some sort of Microsoft. Anyway, back there's another monitor, which is got the camera we're talking to Wes on top of it, so where we can see him and he can see us without him having to deal with the 10-second lag and stuff like that.
But I have a tendency to look at myself because I'm just so damn pretty.
You can't blame the man for that. But and then down to the right there, you'll see the little white light probably. And what that is an Apple TV. And in order to get Wes's feet up on that TV, I'm taking and I'm doing AirPlay mirroring for the whole screen over here, back over there. So when we're talking to someone, if we happen to interview them, we're not talking to them back here. Hey, Wes, how's it going? We're looking at Wes and what he's seeing. So it's kind of a good concept there.
Yeah, and then Mike has his iPad, which is a running a few different soundboards and things along those lines. So there's
fatality.
This is by far the, and obviously it doesn't compete with shows like Shit. I mean Twit.
Yeah,
the studios and the stuff like that.
Twat.
Well, they've got years of
and millions of dollars. If I had millions of dollars, I could set that up.
I would have totally replaced that window with a wall.
Right?
Yes.
But this is a shocking amount of technology and stuff like that went in. We hobbled this together in what, 2 weeks? A little less than.
When we actually started building it, or do you want to talk about collapse time when we actually were working on it? Collapse time 2 days.
But all the tech and stuff, how we figured it out.
Oh yeah, no, about a week.
About a week.
Well, and I'm just I've got a USB mixer over here. I'm using my MacBook Pro and my good old mic here. I'm definitely the low tech of all of us right now, but it fucking works.
But yeah, I mean, we're feeding all this together in a mixer and everything's good.
And Moonless got a point. No matter the budget, it's amazing that just some schmo can set up a studio and do
what Wes is doing.
Well,
I guess
what Wes is doing,
the
or
prime
us.
example, because we keep pushing it, and we've been doing the PSAs, and I still haven't seen anything. We've got a good community, but nobody's really submitted anything.
We've had a few video. I mean, HNet's done his video stuff.
Yeah.
But
I don't think anyone else has done video yet. There is one in the pipeline, though. I'm so excited.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, I have stuff that just got sent to me today, so I'm really excited about it.
Is it Pat?
No, it's not Pat.
Pat, get your shit together and do the car shit already, Pat. What the fuck?
Do some Arduino stuff, you fucking asshole.
I'm planning on doing some Arduino stuff, too.
What? I know. We should all do art. We can all do it.
You know what we need? We need a house, but not a house to live in. A house we could just do shit to and film, and that'd be it.
Does anyone have a house?
No, I need it here.
We can just...
No,
I'm
you
not
assholes
traveling.
need to move to Colorado. Come
what?
to Colorado.
There's 2 of us here. There's 1 of you there.
Come to Colorado.
By our incomes combined,
We can form...
we can buy a mansion.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
We could buy a pretty nice house.
A slightly larger house. If we move
out
to
here,
somewhere...
out here, if we go to a slightly more rural area, they're really, really affordable.
We should just move down to North Carolina. I vote that.
Oh, if you want to do that, we should just move to the Midwest where everything's dirt cheap.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but we need bandwidth. Do they have bandwidth there? Do they have the
We
internet
can move
yet?
to Kansas City.
Oh yeah, Kansas City
Google
with Google
Fiber.
Tubes.
I can't move.
Psh,
I have an anchor.
That's what
they
I
don't
think
have
about
any.
that.
Oh yeah, you fucking.
Yeah. I can't actually leave and go that far. North Carolina's probably the farthest I can go.
When's that shit over?
That's not up to me. Asshole. Oh. So anyway,
I did forget about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the studio. There you go. There's your tour of the studio and what we could do with $1 million.
And how
Jason
much
says
does
Jason says you're up first for a sack punch, Matt.
if that's the Jason that I think it is, you'd have to catch me first. Sucking in all that liquid nitrogen isn't going to help your lungs there any more than my quitting smoking. How much?
For what? How much was all this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I got all the receipts over there. I mean, you're talking hardware costs, maybe.
This is all pretty much everything that you see here, aside from your mic and your stand,
was already
stuff
owned.
that we've had and collected. Like this monitor here, this monitor's
We bought the wood.
8 years old. But that's what I'm saying, is the technology itself has just been
Do you want to show them the leg?
the level.
Are you guys still using the level for a leg?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't ordered a leg yet. So this whole entire dog leg that comes out from the wall is completely cantilevered, and there's a leg that's made out of a 2-foot long level right now with a 2x4 block on top.
That's classy.
Yes, it is. It's
Like I
terribly
said,
classy.
yeah, we're a high class outfit.
The ambient lights were $30.
No, they were like 15, 20, I think, and then the shipping was what brought it up to like 25, 30. So
Yeah. So you got lights for $30. You got wood for
$100 total.
$100 total in wood. Aside from everything else is just like I said, the mixer I've had. I do the local Buffalo Wild Wings. It's a sports bar. I do their Super Bowl show every year.
Most of these people know who B-Dubs is.
Moonlit doesn't.
No, it's true. He's not in this country.
They might have B-Dubs over there. You never know.
Moonlit, do you have Buffalo Wild Wings over there across the pond?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either.
I think Canada and the U.S. and maybe South America. Maybe.
He said we don't.
That's too bad because you're missing out. That shit's awesome.
I think I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings
After this?
Yeah.
Dude, no. You can't go without me.
Well, then I guess
He's
you're
a big
coming.
boy. He can do what he goddamn well pleases.
No, he can't.
Somebody already went to fucking McDonald's without my ass.
Like a mouse.
Yeah!
Oh, shit. But yeah, yes, old Shoutcast TV streams, which I used to be a part of, and I actually used to do.
Oh, my God. Will you stop just promoting yourself right now? Yeah!
Play it!
Which one?
You know what I found out? Was that whole thing was staged. That wasn't real.
Dude, you could totally tell it was staged from when you first watched it. No,
I wanted it to be real.
you can want it all day long, but it's not going to make any difference.
I'll fucking kill you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and there's something else that's been going on. Well, that happened.
What happened?
And I cannot tell you
What?
how upset I was at you yesterday.
What did I do? I'm actually kind of concerned right now. What did I do? Do I need to
You've
play
done a lot of
sad
shit.
music?
Do you have sad music?
I probably have sad music. Here, give me a second here. Sad.
That's what we need. Sad music.
Sad moment. There you go.
Nice.
I feel bad. I don't know what that is. What are you doing? What is that? I don't even know. You showed a text conversation?
I told you I was watching football.
Oh, yeah, and I was watching Felix.
You were watching Felix, the fucking Austrian, jumping out of a fucking helium balloon, okay?
At 128,000 feet,
At 128,000 feet.
which is badass.
And I
24
told you-
miles above the fucking planet.
I fucking told you that I would catch up with it later.
I told you the best part. What was the last thing I said about it? I totally ruined him watching it. Because fuck him for not coming over and watching it.
He didn't die.
That's true. Yes, he didn't die.
But no, seriously.
That was heartbreaking for you that he did not die.
He didn't die. No, I mean, it was
sometimes you have to
I
wonder
took
what
it
kind
and
of
I watched
epic splat that would have been
at
from 24 miles away.
at 800 some odd miles
Like
an hour.
at that point, does he just like vaporize? Like when he hits something, like yeah, like Wile E. Coyote, does he just disappear?
God.
Fucking, you know.
So yeah,
Don't get me wrong, it
I
was-
basically live tweeted to Matt the whole entire.
Okay. At 85,000 feet and climbing, and then it's 102, 110, 115. Are you watching? I'm like, no.
I'm watching.
Only
football.
5,000 left, so better turn it on, LOL. I said, fuck you, I'm watching football right now. God, you're such a jock sometimes. Like, he's my fucking, like, whatever.
Well, he's
120
fucking up Monday Night Football right now. This was his idea to do it on the 15th on a fucking Monday night.
Thank
Like,
you.
Dude,
I've
fuck
got the
you.
game paused on my-
15th is our day. Period. 15th.
Fuck you. We can move the live show.
No,
oh,
we
look
can't.
at this. My video locked up.
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
there. Now we're back.
It's been fine the whole time on my end.
No, it just locked up on the TV behind you.
You're such a jock sometimes, LOL. 122, 125,
That's what fuck him.
126. This is nuts. The balloon isn't slowing down like they thought. Oh my god, is he going to go into the space? He's in the inner part of space, not even outer space. He might even go to outer space. 128, balloon stable, depressurizing capsule, and he didn't die.
Yeah, I ruined it for him. Anyway, so Felix thing, that was pretty awesome. I was pretty stoked throughout the whole thing.
That was pretty cool. Did you see the one part where he was just tumbling?
Oh, yeah, I was really worried for him.
I was like, oh, he might splat. But I wonder
Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate
what
that.
is terminal velocity for a human being?
Well, when you're at 0.01 pounds per square inch of pressure, apparently 840 some odd miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he slows down when he hits the atmosphere.
Right. So I mean, eventually terminal velocity is whatever it is. But at the same point, though, when he was up that high, he broke the sound barrier.
Were they able to confirm that?
Yeah, he did 844, I think, which
Well,
sound barrier is
sorry.
760 something or something like that.
Well, when they were doing the
pulling
live
this out of
stream,
my
they were
ass.
like, he should be going this fast.
Yeah, and
But
he
there
was
was-
going faster.
I'm sure, given the fact that he had a helium balloon that took him 24 miles of fucking into the sky,
Yeah,
that he
that's
had
awesome.
some sort of accelerometer on him. That
Oh
would-
yeah, and cameras. I cannot wait for the helmet footage. They did the chest footage release today, I think. But
yeah. And then you have the retards over at Fox News saying that he went faster than the speed of light.
I love those guys.
Congratulations,
Did they say
Fox.
that?
Yeah.
They're fucking morons.
Fuck.
Are you fucking
Retards.
kidding me? Did
No.
they really say that?
No,
he
it was
fast?
in a fucking overlay Felix whatever, is it Hernandez? What, the Austrian guy. Thank God he's Austrian, because if he was French, I would hate him.
Wait, so he was the balloon was,
I thought he was
110?
Australian.
No, it's Austrian.
833
Oh, okay, yeah.
miles an hour. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for correcting me. But yeah,
Baumgartner.
So yeah, Precious Roy says the balloon was 1/10 the thickness of a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Can you imagine how pissed off you'd be if when you were fucking launching a fucking duck flew into your shit?
Just flew through it.
through your shit? Like, oh, what's this?
Oh shit! Well, it's a good
Oh,
thing
I
I
got
can
them
keep
falling
flying.
right now.
But yeah, the fact that it's 55 stories tall, it's bigger than the Statue of Liberty. That was pretty epic. I mean,
Now, the question is, would he have gone into outer space if they wouldn't have let helium go?
so I was concerned. I really was actually getting worried. I mean, eventually it's got to stop, but their calculations were wrong. That's for sure.
Luckily, the calculations weren't wrong on his homemade spacesuit.
They did science.
Yeah, there it is. Who posted that? Massive H. Massive H just posted a screen cap of Fox News saying, "Fearless Felix traveled faster than speed of light."
They're making fun of us, Mike. Actually, Moonlit's making fun of us.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't really give a fuck. Fuck you, Moonlit.
This is the birth of the TNT space programming.
Yeah, well, it's like I posted on Facebook earlier. It was like I couldn't get a 5-hour energy drink to buy me a balloon, so no, it's not.
Oh God, that is MSNBC. It wasn't Fox. It was MSNBC.
Damn, it's still sad. I wish it was Fox.
It's the other wing.
the other
Yeah,
way.
it's the ass opposite side. The one that I watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, how's it going?
I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
I hate HP servers.
Oh, you sold yours though, right?
I'm not talking about those servers.
Then what are you talking about?
So-
I hate HP in general. Hey
So-
guys, we're at 49 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, we're
No.
wind down time.
Not doing bad.
I figure we can go a little long tonight if you guys are okay with that.
HP just
I've got
released.
football to watch. God damn it!
Yeah, HP just released their Gen 8 servers. Okay, beautiful looking boxes. A lot of
Great
technology.
because aesthetics of a server mean so much.
No, but what I'm saying is beautiful looking in the fact that there are a lot of different, and I'll give an example. A 2U box can have up to 25 hard drives in it. Okay, 2Us, 25 hard drives.
Are they doing 2.5 or 3.5?
That's
Two and a
impressive.
half.
Okay. So that's
Now,
what
how they were able to get 25 hard drives into a 2U chassis is they shrunk the drive cages even further, okay, than your typical on-rail drive cages.
Right.
The problem is, and this is for anybody who buys a system, much like one of my clients has done, and doesn't fill it from the factory.
So they've got different thickness of the drives.
Drives are standard. And Dell it's either 9 millimeters or 15 millimeters.
Right. Given that's the what it's supposed to be, but there's micrometers difference, and sometimes the machining is that exact. I have a machine in my office that is that exact. So trust me, there's
which machine?
It's a drive crusher.
Oh.
So if it's even a little
I want a drive crusher.
I know my office is badass.
Fuck you for working in security.
So the problem is, and we'll say 15 millimeter SAS enterprise drives.
Okay.
That's 15 millimeters. Okay. Mm-hmm. You have to buy the drives from HP.
Because
they won't sell you the drive caddies.
Oh.
By themselves.
What a bunch of dicks.
So the new drive caddy has a series of, I believe, 8 different LEDs on the front of it. Okay. One indicating rebuild status.
Yeah,
one
LEDs.
Indicating... yeah. Wes is like... boing.
Someone said it. It wasn't me. Yay!
So... They have 8 different LEDs, and they shrunk it, but like I said, the drives themselves are the same. So you can go online to Newegg, and you can buy a 900 gig, 15,000 RPM, 2.5-inch drive for $350.
Right. But from HP.
From HP, it costs you $900.
But of course.
And that, my friends,
is why you hate HP.
Is some fucking bullshit.
I hate Supermicro.
Why do you hate Supermicro?
Because they're horrid.
They're OEM.
Yeah, okay, get support for them next day on site.
You're not buying Supermicro.
I know.
If you're buying next day support. I know,
and this is the downside for where I happen to work, is the cheapest one wins. So, yeah, dealing with
That's not unique to where you work.
But the question is...
No, I know, but I'm just saying...
Can't you say, I need same-day support?
We did that.
And they said, fuck you.
And there's a third-party one that we can contract with, and yeah, it was annoying.
Was it a Supermicro direct response to your RFP?
No, but you can't tell this. You can only look at what they're giving. Trust me, it sucks. They came in Supermicro
Okay, so
boxes.
I've had an Abbey Belgian-style ale, a hazed and infused. I now have Shiner Bock, Shiner Blonde, Shiner Oktoberfest, and Tommy Knocker Butthead Bock Lager.
I think you should drink the Tommy Knocker.
I like. I just want to reach back to the IRC real briefly. Precious Roy, HP, where the P stands for prison anal, and Moonlit with H on the hardcore. So now we've got hardcore prison anal is what HP stands for. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. I just had to acknowledge that. That was golf clap all the way. That yeah, fantastic.
Hardcore prison anal server.
Well, everybody keeps asking me where my my loathing of HP comes from, and it basically comes from personal experience. I've never touched a single HP that I liked, an HP that worked perfectly all the time, and I understand all the time is kind of a ridiculous expectation, but the HP that was issued to me by my client doesn't lock closed anymore. The lock is broken,
and that's a simple mechanism.
But
do you want to know why they gave you an HP?
Because they have
I'd like to point out something though.
We're
We're not just bashing HP because HP sucks. If HP wants to give us some free shit, that's great.
If they want to give us free shit to change our minds.
If anyone's here from HP right now and wants to give us some free stuff to change our minds, feel free. I'll put it on the fucking wall right there.
Hey, Play Game 38. He says Compaq sucks more. Compaq's owned by HP.
Yeah, don't you know?
They're the same company.
That happened so many years ago now.
Let's see. There's only one HP company that I can possibly think of that doesn't suck balls like the parent company does, and it's the storage company 3PAR. Because HP.
I'm sorry. Skype blipped out, so it
3PAR.
It's the storage company they paid almost $2 billion for. And they basically said, okay, we bought you for all this money, but we just want you to go ahead and stay off to the side and keep doing what you're doing because you guys rule. But they bought Left Hand. They bought 3Com.
HP did?
Yeah, HP owns 3Com. Now, I will say this. The HP, like, small, medium-sized business switches, fantastic. Really good.
All right, but what's your choice of switch? Is it going to be an HP?
No, he likes Netgear.
Fuck that. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what you bought when we were working together.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bought access points.
Historical proof.
No,
Because-
those blue switches.
Those weren't switches.
Yeah, they were.
Those were hubs.
I bought Power Connects. I bought Power Connects. Dell Power Connects.
That was for the disk array. You bought Netgear switches.
The core runs Power Connects.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. Anyway, continue your story about shitty HP
Core runs
switches
Power
because
Connects
this is retarded.
6248s.
Oh my god.
I've never bought a Netgear switch in my life.
I have.
Bullshit.
I've bought a Netgear access point, 2 of them. Those are the only 2 Netgear things that I bought.
There's a 5-port
That's
Netgear
it.
switch under this desk. Don't tell Matt.
I fucking hate Netgear. The only thing I'll ever buy Netgear for are the dumb switches, the little white ones that are like this
That's
big.
what's under the desk.
Yeah.
5-port.
That's the only thing I'll ever
If
buy.
you're
from
talking
them.
enterprise switching,
Cisco!
I will not buy Cisco if I have the opportunity not to.
It's the maintenance cost. It's crazy.
The SmartNet is fucking
Ridiculous,
stupid.
yeah.
And try and find the correct iOS version for your firmware level.
Hence the smart.
Somebody printed out the Cisco iOS tree for a single product family.
Yeah, and it's like 30 pages.
Yeah. And they went from top to bottom and they actually taped them together and they made a video of all the various different
Isn't that
downloads
nice?
that you can make. If I was going to buy enterprise switching equipment, let's say distribution, I'd probably go with Juniper EX4200s.
I was about to say Juniper. I like the Juno S a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I think Juniper's great for the VPN access.
Yeah, their NAC is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking slick. I've been a Linksys fanboy for home networking for a long time.
Are you
I won't-
DWRT or?
I won't ever buy Linksys
Yeah.
again. Not after the whole cloud debacle.
What?
The firmware that they pushed without
right, right,
permission and then enabled cloud services. And then you had to sign up for a cloud account to manage advanced settings for your device.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
That's because you run DWRT and
Yeah.
you say fuck them.
Yeah.
So you're really just using the Linksys hardware.
But you know what you can do? You can sign up for a webinar and get a Meraki access point for free.
I'm rocking right now. Which I'm rocking right now.
I love
On
Meraki.
your suggestion,
Meraki-
Dude, these Meraki devices are slick as
You
No,
know
fuck.
what?
I want a router. I want a Meraki router. I may have to buy a Meraki
I'm going to
router.
pimp their shit right now. Meraki.com, Meraki.com. They make fantastic wireless devices and systems management devices. So if you have like a small business that has a bunch of iPhones and stuff like that, or even a mixed environment,
Oh
with Droid
yeah, I
and stuff
forgot
like
about
that,
the system.
you can do like management of all these devices in a consolidated place, including app installations, security, patching, all sorts of stuff, all from a web interface. I mean, it's freaking free and freaking amazing. So, just a thought.
Yeah, it's System Center. System.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Whatever.
Just
it
go
is.
to Meraki.com. You'll see it.
And if you're in the continental United States, look for the webinars, or just search Meraki webinars.
Yeah.
If you go and you sign up with I believe it's a non-Gmail or free account,
Some sort of
something
business
like that.
account. Yeah.
Excuse me.
No.
Watch through the webinar, and
There's
then
no excuse for you.
and then you'll get a contact or a call or an email from one of their reps, and they'll send you a free
Web access point. Wireless
access point
Yeah.
with
It's a wireless access point, and it's
Whap.
fucking dope.
with 3 years of service, which
For cloud management.
They trumpet. They say $700 value. Now, I will say this: Meraki was not Meraki originally.
No, they were not.
Meraki was Batman and Robin.
What? Hold on. This needs explanation.
No, it doesn't. We're gonna leave it at that. Fuck you, Wes. You don't get to know shit.
So
I quit. Fuck you guys. I quit.
So there's the other cloud-based access point provider. What the fuck is it?
Open
Open Mesh.
That's it.
Open Mesh.
Open mesh routing.
So Open Mesh was started when Meraki went corporate.
Right.
Okay. So Meraki used to be a big.
They split off from each other.
They branched.
Yeah.
So Meraki went the enterprise level. Open Mesh is like, well, fuck you. You know, we don't.
We do it for free.
Exactly.
It's a fork.
Right. Yeah. So Open Mesh is like, we're going to use commodity hardware and put this firmware. Well, the firmware and the cloud management package, one was called Batman and the other one was called Robin. And then Meraki, you know, was started by a bunch of MIT engineers and blah, 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 blah.
Surprise.
Fucking A, right?
MIT.
I would not be surprised, but...
Wow, that was racist.
Please do the needful.
Oh my God, do we need to...
Would you like a squishy?
Seriously, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You have no idea what this podcast is going to come to, or at the podcast network, the New Tech Network, I should say. What kind of shows are going to be on that bitch?
That is true, yeah, because we'll have a bunch of people.
Okay, so we're actually trying to maintain some level of decorum associated with the New
the
Tech
show.
until the podcast happens.
No, we're not. I'm just a puss.
No, wait till Dank and Chew starts again on the New Tech Network.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dank and Chew equals the very dictionary definition of shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
No. You don't even know, Mike. Just
I will know once you guys come
Don't
back
make
on.
me download and play the 9-hour marathon that we had.
You need to so I can edit it.
I'm actually gonna post it. I'm gonna create
The terrible download link that's going to be gigantic and take forever. That one.
it's no more than a DVD download.
Shut your mouth.
Do I have a point, Matt?
Just
it's
saying.
actually more than a DVD download. But anyway,
It's not much more than a DVD.
am I the
It's
only
still
one
less
that
than a
does
gig.
not download DVD rips anymore?
Blu-ray?
Blu-ray rips.
Well, you know what
At
the
a
thing-
minimum file size of 4 gigs or larger. I am such a fucking quality snob.
He really
I
is.
downloaded the 18 gig fucking Avengers
Yes, he did.
1080p
18
rip.
gigs.
Actually, I think it was only like 11 or something like that.
No, it was fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go actually buy the Blu-ray.
Even after I
because have a
recompressed it,
Blu-ray
it's still
player.
fucking huge and ugh.
And I have a 72-inch DLP now. 73-inch, excuse me.
Oh, you got the
70
Mitsubishi.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that company.
Hey, I'm happy with my 60 because it's the biggest one that I could fit in the corner.
That's true. Yeah, and my 55 is feeling very
my
small
man
right now.
cave, as you can see behind me,
It's
my
very-
man cave is my basement.
Right.
So I've
It's
got
very manly.
space galore.
Fuck you and your basement, bitch.
And it's a full basement too, mind you.
We
It
could
is
dig a
the-
basement. It just would
It is
collapse
the
our
perimeter.
house.
It is the same size as my one-story rancher. But yes, I have a 73-inch Mitsubishi DLP 1080p 120 hertz. I just picked up a
Look at how big my cock is.
right. I also picked up a Denon
but-
receiver with some Boston Audio, Boston acoustic
Denon.
speakers.
Ugh.
Hey, my Denon's fucking sweet. I like my Denon. And you own a Denon, so fuck you.
I don't own a Denon. I own a Yamaha.
You do. He owns a Yamaha.
I used
did
to
own a Denon.
Nope. Never have I owned a Denon. I used to own an Onkyo,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it was.
Amazon
Yeah.
Nokia.
which are really good receivers for the price. Really good receivers for the price. Denons, in my opinion, are a little overpriced. Pioneers, do they even make Pioneer shit anymore? I think they do.
They
I
do.
don't think they make TVs anymore, plasma TVs. But I fucking hate Sony products with a passion.
I have a Sony purely digital receiver that I have no qualms with it.
I have never liked Sony receivers. I've never liked the Sony expensive TVs.
Would you please, for the love of God, take the soundboard away from him?
No. Just press a lot of buttons.
I hope your fucking iPad locks up. Oh, iPad Mini in October.
Fuck your mother.
Yeah. They still haven't. What's funny is I was just reading an article on Ars Technica earlier today, trying to get prepped for the show because I didn't know how we were going to go with this.
Prepared. No. We don't do that.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying.
There's rumors saying that not only are they releasing the iPad Mini, There's rumors saying there's going to be a 13-inch MacBook Pro Retina and possibly an updated Apple TV.
And you know what's better than all of that? Because those are just rumors. They announced Ant-Man has a release date 6 months after the Avengers 2 comes out.
I have
Who gives a shit about
Time out.
Ant-Man?
No.
Fuck you. Ant-Man is fucking amazing. Whoa. You've just crossed the line.
Fuck Ant-Man.
All of you shut up, okay? I just muted everybody. There has been an executive override. Real quick, hold on, all right? You need a comic book show.
All right.
So you're in agreement.
Yeah, I agree.
And then obviously Wes and me and whoever else.
I just get a show by myself. Or
Well, you or
I'll be
whoever-
alone. I'll be like, yes, I love comics.
No,
and
you're
comic book
free to
movies.
have you're free to have, you know, the TV over here.
And it's just me and the TV. Hello, welcome to Mike's Comic Book Podcast.
No, it's with somebody online.
Oh, yes, one
to
person
discuss-
online. I just bring Will in. Fuck you.
Hey, maybe
To bring Will in. I'm sure he'd be up for it. You guys have great conversations.
Will would love it.
So I already fuck this.
Will?
The guy I bought my Jeep from.
Will Chamberlain. He's a good friend of ours.
His name's Will Chamberlain.
It really is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's his legal name. I love this man.
And how's the Belkin working out?
What Belkin? What are you talking about? Oh, no, it turns off like after like 1 second. I don't think the amperage is there in my car. So I'll show you.
You don't have enough for 180 milliamps?
It's not pushing it. It turns right back off. It plugs in, blue light comes on, and he's talking about the Belkin Bluetooth receiver. We used it in my car because he has
and you
Bluetooth.
can't connect to it?
It doesn't stay on.
Why does it work in mine?
Because you have a Jeep.
Do you have a cigarette lighter adapter?
Jeep is superior.
Yes, I do. You just need to buy one of the Brackatron things.
A whisper.
Precious Roy, I'd like to point out that Matt bought the Belkin Bluetooth adapter and then did a segment on it, so my peen is safe. Thank you. All right, but yeah, so it just turns off. Anyway, so yeah, Will's a good guy. Me and him have a lot of common knowledge when it comes to the Marvel comic books. I know
I think
some
you
people
and
out
Brian
there
would get along really well. My
are
former
DC
co-host.
fans, and I fucking hate DC because they are gay.
Are you excited for Man of Steel?
I'd have a problem there because Brian's
no.
a big DC fan.
Really?
As DC, I don't give a fuck about Superman. I really don't give a fuck.
I'm not
How
talking
can
about...
you not care about Batman?
No, Superman.
Dark Knight was okay.
Oh my God! I want to punch you in the sack right now.
It's a good thing you're like 1,000 billion miles away.
1,000 billion. Yes, I'm on.
Speed of light.
Yes, the speed of light. No, fuck you.
At the
Batman
speed of light.
shit. Batman wins all.
No, fuck no, it does not. No. Ant-Man.
Yes.
Ant-Man
Yes.
is going to be fucking fabulous. Is he
No,
walking
Ant-Man's
away?
gonna be
You're walking.
Terrible, and that is the worst decision that could ever be
No.
possibly be made.
I'm marking
Nobody
this
gives a
conversation
rat's
down
about
because we were recording it.
Nobody
You will
gives a
take it
rat's
back, you
about
asshole.
Ant-Man.
Because Ant-Man
Nobody
will be
gives a
fucking
rat's
epic.
about Ant-Man. Fuck you.
Fuck you. You don't even know.
Ant-Man's a fucking joke.
Ah, you can't hear it, motherfucker. You're such an asshole right now. That's the.
Polka dot afro.
Your argument is invalid.
Your argument's invalid.
Polka dot afro.
Ant-Man's garbage.
Moonlit says third-rate Spider-Man ripoff.
Fuck you, Moonlit. I will never say that again, though, because you're my friend.
Ant-Man, a third or fourth stringer who takes balls to the forehead. That'll go great on my way to Iron Man 3.
It's way after Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is this May. Ant-Man is like May 2015, or actually I think it's November 2015.
Although, no,
From Iron Man.
here is what I cannot understand about this whole comic book phenomenon that is currently going through a resurgence right now.
We should call it the Marvel Cinematic Universe because that's what it is.
Okay, whatever. The fucking ecosystem of Marvel here in Mike's eyes. The fucking what is it? The Rescue Rangers?
What the fuck?
What's the next
Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy where they have a fucking raccoon?
Rocket Raccoon is badass.
They have a raccoon
He's so badass.
Oh, so it's the Avengers knockoff.
No,
It's
no.
the
Guardians of the
Avengers
Galaxy is
second-
part of the. Fuck you. You don't know nothing. This is why I need Will, because you two are assholes.
When Mike told me, he's like, "Oh my god, I think they're going to do Guardians
you know
of
what's-
the Galaxy." He was so wet, it was dripping like he just broke water.
And then they announced it, and now they announced Ant-Man. So anyway, fuck you. I don't even know what to say to you guys right now. Fuck you guys. Precious Road, did you see the Captain Planet bullshit preview thing? But anyway, so no, fuck you. Rocket Raccoon's badass. The point is though, is that Marvel Cinematic Universe
I'm dying.
nobody cares, is making so much money hand over fucking fist that you guys in the DC universe with Batman and Superman can't even get a fucking leg in, that Marvel's like, fuck it, we're making enough money, let's make a movie about a fucking CG raccoon.
You are an idiot.
Open Gangnam Style.
Mute him, Matt.
I like this song. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Gangnam Style.
Okay. Did you guys catch the video that Grant Imahara from the Mythbusters did welcoming Rev 3?
It's
Yeah,
not
I
as
did.
good as the Deadpool
It's
one.
pretty funny. Oh, are you going to buy the Deadpool game?
There's a Deadpool game?
It's a Deadpool game?
Where do you think the fucking Deadpool thing came from?
What Deadpool thing?
What Deadpool thing?
There's a Deadpool video game.
When?
What?
See? Marvel. Fuck you.
No, I have love for both, but Ant-Man's a fucking joke.
Ant-Man is not a joke. Ant-Man is actually pretty badass.
No, he grows to what? He grows to what, 10 times his own size or whatever?
That's when he's
Ant-Man.
Giant Man. Ant-Man's small. Giant Man's big. Get it right. Same guy. The Pym particles, man. I'm telling you, fuck you. Fuck you. I need Will. There's only 3 of us, and we need a Will.
Sack punch.
We need a Will.
Sack
Right.
punch. Next time I see you, sack punch.
Fatality.
Yeah, that's what it will be because I will sack.
Wait, so there's a Deadpool game? That's not Deadpool. That's just an ad.
I'm sorry, I don't have ad-free YouTube.
Why? Oh, they're such bastards. That's a good-looking Viper.
Are you going to buy the... speaking of video games, are you going to buy the new Need for Speed, Wes?
The new.
There's a new Need for Speed.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention to
Then I'll
what's
be
on
buying
that
it.
screen.
Actually, what I'm really looking forward to is Assassin's Creed 3 at the end of the month, and
What about the DLP?
oh wait,
What the fuck? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I really don't give a shit, to be quite honest. I didn't know they were making a Deadpool game. This is fantastic.
I can't see it, so this is worthless to me.
We got a video for you to see.
Ooh, is it the video with the 2 girls?
Whoa there, champ. Not safe for work.
Oh man, those are our favorite videos.
No, we love videos set to melodramatic music and slow motion.
We love videos with boobies.
So is this a video or what?
It's a game.
A game starring yours truly. Come on, let's scratch that Deadpool itch.
Bang, 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 bang.
Or bouncy. Best ride ever! Open wide.
You're goddamn right I'm getting this game.
Let's be honest. I'm not the only one with a little bit of shit in their pants right now, am I?
I swear to God.
So, that itch satisfied enough for you?
Actually, if you could just reach down and...
Oh, hey! Thanks, dudes. We'll be in touch. Call me. Suck it, Wolverine.
He said, "Suck it, Wolverine." By far the best game ever. So yeah, Deadpool. It's fantastic. Ruined him in that whole Wolverine movie, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like comic book Duke Nukem, but good.
Yes.
You know, I picked up Duke Nukem Forever just out of the sheer fact that it's Duke Nukem Forever. And as I'm playing along through it, like I'm listening, like I'm reliving all the reviews that I heard in my head about it.
Yeah.
And I got to some point where like it was impossible to get out of.
I've got
Like-
balls of steel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But like I'm playing through it and I'm like, the difficulty curve on this game is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Squeal like a pig.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Oh, I have that one somewhere.
All out of gum.
I'm not going to be able to find it.
Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so I'm really looking forward to Assassin's Creed 3 at the end of the month. I have that on pre-order. I'm going to pick that up. And then Black Ops 2 in the middle of next month.
You know, I may have to pick up Black Ops 2. I actually just finished a game today before the show.
Are we even friends on Xbox Live?
I don't even know.
God damn it!
I don't even know. I mean, the last time that I played a Call of Duty was with Paul, and it was Modern Warfare 3. I didn't like Black Ops. I didn't buy Modern Warfare 4.
Or because Black Ops is far superior to Battlefield.
Not on my PC. It's not.
But that's why you can play it on console.
Who plays on
You're
a console?
fucking whore. You need to pick up Black Ops 2 on console.
I will. I'll pick it up and I'll play it.
You're not my friend on Xbox Live, Wes.
But
well, then we need to rectify that, motherfucker.
I don't want you to be your friend.
I will say that I've been a Battlefield.
I don't want to be your friend either. goddammit. Fuck you.
Okay.
I've been a Battlefield person since Battlefield
1.
It might have been 1942. Battlefield 1942 is the first one I played. Battlefield 2, I fucking went apeshit over. And I lost more hours to Battlefield 2 than I lost to World of Warcraft. And
That's impressive.
I had weeks of lost just time in World of Warcraft. If Battlefield 2 would have had like a time played counter, I'm sure I probably would have killed myself after seeing it. But Battlefield 3 was great, but I got too busy and I couldn't. I just wasn't playing.
I hated Battlefield. God, did I hate Battlefield.
I love Battlefield.
God, no. Okay, well, this is where you and I differ in what we look for in gameplay because you know what I want? I want fast fucking deathmatch. I want to fucking get killed, and respawn.
I want
all this tactical bullshit.
Love
like,
it.
We tried to
love
play,
it.
No, because we even tried to play. What was it? Quake Wars.
Quake Wars. Yeah.
Oh god, and actually, I got into that because it was a nice balance of the two, but then we fell off.
Well, the problem is people were playing Quake Wars like it was just another deathmatch. And see, that's the thing about it. When people pick up Battlefield, they know that it's not just spawn, shoot, die, spawn, shoot, die. That there are actual objectives and that's what I liked about the whole Battlefield series was the objective-based nature of everything.
I'd like to point out that anytime I play any of these games, I don't even get that option. It's just spawn, die. There is no shoot for me. That seems like a lot of extra steps for me. So,
but going beyond the whole first-person shooter, I just finished a game, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen the TV commercials for it. It's by the studio. It's by the studio who made Batman, Arkham Asylum, and things like that. It's called Dishonored, and it is
I've been reading so many reviews about that, and I'm really tempted to go pick it up.
Do it. You will not be disappointed. I finished it, and I was the good guy first, okay? So when you're playing the game, basically what happens is you have the opportunity to non-lethal or lethally kill somebody. Well, non-lethal, like put them in a coma or whatever. Yeah. But so there's two different endings. One is the good ending, the other is the bad ending. So if you're just killing people and dropping bodies all around the city, there are rats. These rats. There's more and more rats, and they eat the bodies. But in addition, everybody starts getting skittish. They're frightful and stuff like that. The storyline is amazing. The character development is fantastic. The combination between
are you wearing shoes or are you in socks?
Can you see his feet?
Oh, okay.
Combination between like if you wanted to play gunplay or if you wanted to just Thief. I played it like I played Thief. Okay.
Okay. Oh, there's actually a great article out on Ars Technica. Ars Technica is by far my favorite.
That's what I was about to say. You go there a lot.
I love Ars.
I do too.
Ars is my my go-to for tech news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like Geek Ecosystem.
Never even heard of it.
I know. That's why I like it. It's like
anyway.
hipster news.
God, you are hipster. You are hipster. God.
He's a death metal listening hipster.
I don't even listen to death metal anymore.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
It's in my mixes. It's not my fault.
Well, okay, so real quick, first of all, we're an hour 20 in on this Skype call, so we should be looking to wrap up here really soon. I've got football to play, or watch rather.
Both. You've got fantasy football to play.
Wait, the game's already going on. Do you want me to tell you the score? Did they time delay that shit for you out there?
I've got a DVR and it's paused. I'll fucking kill you.
Tell him. Felix Baumgartner didn't die.
Playing right now, so.
All right, I'm just checking.
Wes, just to let you know he didn't die.
Good, thank you. I actually watched the space drop. Dishonored looked really, really tempting, and on your word, I'll probably go pick it up tomorrow.
Your boys are in trouble.
Oh my God! Stop telling him shit. Seriously.
I'm not a Denver fan. I've got one player on the Denver on the Denver offense.
Judging by the score, you're not winning.
Anyway, the point is that he wants to go pick up the fucking video game.
I know. So. Shut up! Damn it.
Dishonored looks really tempting. I'll probably go pick it up tomorrow based off of what you've just said. Yeah. On top of what I read on Ars Technica today.
It's that bitch.
Second, Assassin's Creed 3. I have played every Assassin's Creed that has come out, and I love this series. It is a fantastic series.
As somebody who played the first one, didn't play the second one, and saw that they're going to the American Revolution in the third one,
got confused.
I'm out.
Okay,
I'm out.
The biggest problem that you have is that you didn't play the second one. The first one was really big, and they kind of reached pretty far. The second one brought it in, and then there were two more Assassin's Creeds after that were like 2.5 and 2.75 because they just continued on with Assassin's Creed 2.
And it's Ubisoft, and they're cash-hungry whores.
Oh, you know what? Ubisoft still puts out good shit. They're not nearly as bad as like EA.
EA Sports.
Or Activision and the annual Call of Duty franchise.
No. First
I'm
of all,
going to actually agree with them on that one. Sorry, man.
So, first of all, Black Ops was put out by Treyarch.
Originally.
And so is Black Ops 2.
Sure.
You have to understand that Black
Do
Ops
they pay
is
licensing
a
fees
the franchise.
back to Activision? Right?
No, Activision's the publisher.
Oh, okay.
Treyarch's the studio.
So either way, they still get money, though.
Yeah, and I think Treyarch actually took over Modern Warfare now that Infinity Ward went tits up.
Yeah, see, the only games I play are fighting games, so...
Yeah.
Does anybody know who's putting out the next Halo? Halo 4? Who's the that made
343 Studios? It's a Microsoft owned.
That up?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, because Microsoft bought Bungie. Anyway, I've got a buddy that now that works for Microsoft.
Bungie and Microsoft are done.
Yeah, but they
anyway.
Yeah.
Continue.
So, but I'm picking up the new Halo for $20. Woohoo! But here's a problem. Mike, I'll fucking kill you. I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you in the sack when I see you.
You turned it down.
Here's the problem: is we're coming into the season of good games, and you know Brian, Mike, and Matt. Brian. I think you met him too.
Mm-hmm.
Brian refuses to buy games in Q4. Refuses to buy games because all the best games come out in Q4, and they do it specifically for the market. They do it for Christmas.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, fuck it, nope, not buying them. I'm not as strong-willed as he is.
Me either. I mean, if there's a game that I want, no matter what time it is, no matter how much it costs, I'm buying it. I mean, and that's I finally got tired, or I shouldn't say tired. The commercials finally caught up with me, and then reading an Ars review of when Dishonored came out, they gave it like a 9.5 or 9.75 out of 10, and an IGN was the same way. Obviously, if you haven't heard of Metacritic, you shouldn't be browsing the internet anymore. So I went to Metacritic, and it's got like
cancel my ISP then.
Yeah. So I went to Metacritic, and you don't know what Metacritic is?
Me too, man. I'm with you.
No. I get my gamer reviews from Ars Technica, what I stumble across, and then
I don't even read reviews.
I listen to Yahtzee.
Metacritic,
because I fucking love Yahtzee.
Metacritic is Rotten Tomatoes for video games.
Okay.
So I think it got an aggregate score of like 90. So I finally like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to buy it, and I'm going to buy it. And I heard that it was short, but that's because it's almost like they wanted you to get through it relatively quickly so that you could go and play it again.
Oh, as the good guy or the bad guy.
As the good guy or the bad guy.
Right, gotcha.
And see what's different.
Okay, so if you actually go out to ours right now, there's what they did was they posted their official review, and then they posted all of their reader comments.
Right.
And the reader, I put way more value in reader comments than I do in any official review whatsoever. Because, quite frankly, these people are paid to play video games, and therefore they want to like everything from everybody so that they
continue to get
more
paid
games.
to play video games. Yeah,
exactly. So when you start reading the reader reviews, it's much better. And when Matt referenced Thief, that was the major reference that I saw when I was reading this article.
Yeah,
it was like Thief meets BioShock meets like 2 or 3 other games.
BioShock Infinite got delayed till 2013, but that's another one that's coming out.
Well, I like and hate BioShock at the exact same time. I'm so ambivalent over that game.
I'll tell you what, after and I want to say it's the same guy, Ken Levine. Yeah, it is, because System Shock was the predecessor to BioShock. Anything that Ken Levine puts out, I will buy. After playing System Shock, if anybody remembers System Shock...
What if he makes an Ant-Man game?
I will probably buy it, because it'll probably have an amazing story, and...
I can believe that.
Have absolutely nothing to do with the fuckhole that
fuck
is
you. Ant-Man is awesome, and he has an amazing story. You don't know nothing.
God.
Fuck, we need to wrap up.
Sack punch.
Fine. Yeah, we do need to wrap up.
I think it's time to just close out.
We do need to wrap up. We've gone an hour and a half. Right. Okay, so what we've learned right now is, one, we can do a live show and do well at it. Second, based off of Moonlight's comments only,
yeah, right.
That we need to expand.
We need to expand, and we need some fucking content from the community members. I don't know if they're hoarding that shit for other fucking sites or whatever the deal is, but
and I'm gonna end up smashing more shit for PSAs that I care to smash up.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Like he had that hard drive, and that was yeah. We need you guys to actually start participating.
And I'm going to be filming another PSA that's a slight ramp up.
You need to be filming a segment too.
I got that.
Okay,
I got that.
All right, just check.
Fuck you.
Just check it.
Next, I personally want to say that I'm super stoked to be doing the live show, especially with you two.
Aww.
Fuck yeah!
I love you, Wes.
You guys are awesome. I'm
like
super happy to be a part of the
my
new
brother
tech
from
and doing
mother
and state
and state
shit
and state.
Yeah, no,
but
I'm
no.
stoked.
Remember, I am from Virginia. I have a Virginia Social Security number. No, I'm super stoked to be working with you guys. This is great.
You
and
said stoked
we need
in
to,
episode 2.
So
I'm just saying. I remember it because it just clicked in my head. Is that weird? Like when you said I'm super stoked to be here, and you just said that.
Yeah, that's how I talk. So fuck off.
Oh.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we love you too, Wes. Great, awesome.
You have a thingy that's.
I think the live show is going to do. We need to keep doing the live show. I think this is going to be great. The podcasts are going to be fun.
So, that's one thing I wanted to mention to other people who are watching. And,
in November, we didn't even mention that.
Yeah, you can mention that after I mention my thing.
Okay.
I'm going to create. I don't even know if I need to create it. So just go to the forums, sign up for the forums if you're not on the forums.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of what I'm looking to do is have Mike's comic book show.
Fuck yeah,
The Matt and Wes.
The Dank and Shoe Show. No,
the
it's
Dank and Shoe Show covering games, tech, whatever else.
and general shenanigans.
There'll be the new tech show and things along those lines. Mike, I hope you don't mind if I hijack your house for,
I don't give a shit.
podcasts and stuff.
9 hours or so.
Yeah. But it's
Oh, what are you doing?
Shut up, you're fine.
You guys need to have a show too, because it's going to be the new tech podcast network.
Yeah, I know there's a few
thing.
people out there that want to do.
Yeah, so start thinking about it. Start saving up if you need a microphone
and it doesn't have to
or
be
whatever.
live, right? Like, because they can record something and then we can.
You can just
we
send
always
it,
play it back.
upload it to our FTP. Which if you want to create a show,
Right.
let me or Mike know, or Wes, and we'll get your information and we'll send you the information to upload your show to an FTP server, and we'll see how it goes from there. But ultimately, my goal would be to have at least a show, a live show, or a new show, new content every day. Whether it's a half hour, whether it's an hour, so Mike will be on Monday.
That's a crazy goal. My
the
friend.
new tech
Well,
will be
also,
on Wednesday or whatever.
Well, the thing is, I've also got a buddy that's a DJ, and I think that just spinning some original music would be good too. So I'll
we
hit
got
him
one
up
here
and make
as
sure
well.
that he's up on it too.
That too.
Okay, so and then I'm in. I'm in for all that.
Your turn.
Next month is what month is that? It's October, right? So next month is
Yep.
November, which means the second annual, but the first one hopefully with participation, which would be nice. November Nerdcore Challenge.
Yay, Nerdcore!
I know, I'm so excited. So yeah, what I do in my spare time outside of technology has always been music, and in fact, it was my primary passion for a long time. Technology.
You are a luthier.
Yes, I do make guitars.
You love the fact that I remember that word.
I know, way to go, buddy. But yeah, so Nerdcore, and then November, so it's all ends, and then New Tech. So the New Tech November Nerdcore Challenge. So basically what I want from you guys in the month of November is to record your own kind of Nerdcore. Last year I did one based on video games for Battle Arena Toshinden and stuff like that. So I got another one coming this year on some stuff, and so I'll be releasing that November 1st. I want you guys to start thinking of stuff that you can do. I know there's Moonlit in particular wants to do just instrumentals as well, so let's go ahead and do that too. If you just want to create an instrumental that's nerdish sounding, that's fine with me. I don't really care. Just submit whatever you want. There'll be a thread on the forums at some point, so just stay tuned for that.
And then, as always, remember, if you're just doing something around the house with your computer,
Film it.
write it up.
No.
All right, Wes has got something.
Stop that. If you're doing anything around the house that you could possibly construe as interesting, it doesn't have to be with computers.
I grow bananas.
True.
It has, if it's some kind of sweet DIY project.
What's DIY?
If it's
Do it inside.
hey, you know what?
I do it inside all the time.
In the butt.
Do I? Do
What-
it
what?
outside. In the butt. Anyway, but yeah, go ahead.
But if you're doing any kind of awesome DIY project, if you're installing a laptop carrier in your truck, thank you, HNet.
Yep.
If you're just doing some crazy wiring to make some shit happen, make sure that you make a segment out of it.
Film it,
doesn't
take
have to
pictures,
be-
write up articles. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, articles, film it. It doesn't matter. Post a how-to on the forums. Make sure that you are involved with the community.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about. Is everyone else wants to see what you're doing. I know. I'm truly actually, and this is gonna blow your fucking minds right now. I actually give a shit about what you guys do on your day-to-day lives.
As do I, and
that-
as does
I don't
Matt.
know if
I
that's
know I can
weird.
speak on his behalf on this. So just get over the camera shyness and actually start to contribute.
Yeah, if my fucking
Otherwise,
fat ass can get in
we're-
front of a camera, we're all good.
Otherwise, more technology will pay the price because I will continue to film PSAs of shit getting destroyed. I think people like that. And that
You've
might
just
not
incentivized them to
Yeah,
not do
exactly.
anything.
Oh, Wes is going to destroy some shit?
Awesome. I'm just
Fuck
not doing
this noise.
shit.
Shit.
All right,
But-
he's gonna bake cookies for the next PSA.
Well, I'll make the PSAs one way or the other. But Get out there, do it. Embrace your geekdom, share it with others. Come on, step up to the plate.
Agreed.
All right, I'm pretty sure we're done. We're an hour and a half in, which is 45 minutes over what we were looking for.
Yeah. I think there's 45 minutes of good content there, so that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. You got some cutting to do.
This is the one that's actually going to get chopped down and turned into a good.
I'm not chopping shit. I'm putting a header and an ender, and that's it, and I'm done.
Well, I think there should be a little bit of editing.
We'll see.
So remember that this is the even month, so this is the live show. The odd months is the pre-recorded, edited show. Yeah, the produced show. And that we're going to have regular podcasts throughout all the months.
Hopefully by the end of the calendar year.
Well, we've already got this set up, so
right. It should be pretty quick from now on. But
Mike likes to shoot way ahead.
I don't like to set us up for failure.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. Matt, I'm calling you out. We need to have the podcast ready to go in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
I'll talk to Will about the comic.
Yeah, talk to Will about it, and then so obviously the 3 of us / 3.5, 4 of us, because you're going to get Will involved. We're already in.
We've got 2 shows lined up right there.
So
That's
look,
Dank
we've got
Chew
3 shows. We've got the New Tech
live.
No. We've got the New Tech podcast.
Oh yeah, that's
which
right.
is the
Which
3 of us.
3 of us. There's the
And
Dank and Chew.
Now remember,
and then there's Mike and Will.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't have a cool name.
Okay, so what you got right now is you've got the New Tech podcast that should come out fairly close to weekly. And that's going to be the 3 of us. Now, if you want to enjoy on the video awesomeness, you're going to have to tune in live.
Correct.
Otherwise, we're only going to release this as an MP3 format.
Right.
You'll have the every other live show of the New Tech, which is what you're seeing now. That's going to be on the even months. You're going to have the Dank and Chew show, which Matt and I are just going to rock out because you guys have never had your ears blown like
oh my God, you're so gay.
Fuck your shit.
No, like seriously.
You're going to fuck my shit? Is
like,
that what you just said, really?
You think we curse a lot now during this, and you think...
Fuck your shit.
I will fuck
your shit.
There are words that
shit is gonna go fucking insane. Okay, the Dank and Chew show is gonna be off the chain, and then you're gonna have Mike and whatever Slapnut's name is. Will, thank you.
I'm gonna make him do it.
He's actually a good dude. He's a good dude, and I think it would help him to get out of the house.
I'm not trying to detract from that.
No, he's no longer where he used to be. By the way, he left there.
Oh, really?
Yes. Long story. He said he's in Florida right now. He'll come back and talk
unimportant to what we're doing right now.
We're having a conversation. Fuck you. Fuck them. I don't care.
We're trying to wrap this shit up.
No, he's
not.
We're
trying to wrap this shit up.
Okay, we're wrapping this shit up. Fine, we're done. Goodbye.
Fuck you. I got this.
I can just hang up on you.
So remember, we're in for the podcast. We need you guys to be in too. So start thinking about, if you want to have a vaping podcast or something like that. Moonlit, or if you want to do a screen printing podcast or cheese. God knows what else.
Photography
Pat and Famico Man and
we could just do vintage podcast. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, here's the thing: is that this is what
wrap it up, man. Seriously,
I'm doing it right now.
Why don't you leave? I got this.
Fine, I'm out of here. I gotta pee anyway.
I do too. That's why I'm trying to wrap this shit up. Here's the whole thing: is that the show. The entire idea behind the New Tech is that we want the community involved. So that's why we do the PSAs to try and push you guys to submit articles, submit new segments, stuff like that. We don't want to be talking heads. We don't want to be talking heads on the radio. We don't want to be talking... Matt, why did you take your ears off?
Because I can hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. We don't want to be talking heads. We don't want to just be here dancing monkeys in front of the fucking camera and trying to entertain you guys. This is a full community. So with the podcast, with the live stream that we're going to keep going, with the live shows that we do on the even months, and with the full-blown shows, produced shows that we do on the odd months, we want your support. We want you to contribute. We want all of this to happen. We want it to be one gigantic group effort, and we want to fuck the competition in the ass.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So, now that Mike is slightly butthurt,
So with that, guys, we're going to wrap it up. And remember, hit the forums, check out the site, make sure that you post any articles and shit like that. Start recording some video and start thinking about what kind of podcast you want to host on the New Tech's podcast network.
And just remember, it doesn't have to be technology-based. Just make it just some good quality content.
Exactly.
Regardless of what it is, just make it fun, make it entertaining, and make it conversational.
That's it. That's all we ask.
So on behalf of Mike and Matt, we bid you a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in to the very first New Tech broadcast live. Don't forget to download the new episode next month and tune in for the live show the month following, and stay tuned for all of the live podcasting coming and all the time in between.
I love you, Wes.
Love you too, Mike.
See you later.
Good night.